Peace and blessings. My name is Isis Ray. They know me as Aset Ra. And on this channel, I am the Sacred Sorceress and get messages channeled, messages straight from the source. I want to thank the Most High. Gratitude to the angels and the ancestors, Mother Nature, and our spirit animals that guide us in this spiritual journey, in this spiritual path. And I just ask the Holy Spirit to take over my vocal cords so that I can give the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. All right. I had another spiritual awakening and then going through different religions and stuff like that. So I'm just now getting back into it because Spirit's just calling me to let my voice be heard and help others any way that I can with my psychic abilities, intuition, and just everything that I've been healing from and everything that I know. And so that I hope this video can help you. I hope that I can give some clarity. I hope I can give some wisdom and some encouragement. I'm going to do an energy read for December, what it is that we need to focus on, what do we need to be aware of, what is the plots of the enemy, how can we overcome this month and get into January, what are the blessings coming for us, what are the attacks that are coming towards us, and what are the solutions. Cleanse my space. I'm out here in nature getting some of that Mother Nature, some of that sun, those light codes, those activations from the sun. And I already called in my spiritual team of the highest white light, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael for healing, Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Gabriel to speak truth and to sound the alarm. My ancestors, known and unknown, that are benevolent and also powerful and are in the truth and mean me well. Just the Most High God and the Creator to be with me and let me be a seer, because I am a seer. I do get prophetic dreams and messages in my dreams, and so whatever comes out is what we're looking for. I already cleansed with some Florida water just to close out my energy field from energy vampires, since they've been on an all-time high lately, and then also some Palo Santo just to purify and smudge my surroundings. All right, so we got people are getting spiritually illegal readings on you and on the chosen people. These can be like different karmic tarot readers. These can be people in the occult. These can even be people in churches and things, the people who see you and they want to know how you get your spiritual abilities. They want to know how you know what you know. They want to know what's coming for you and how they can steal it, doing different spell work and magic. So they're getting illegal readings on you. And so basically anyone can pull some cards and tell like spirit, like, what is this, what is that? And then a lot of people getting their information from familiar spirits that may be around them and been watching you, and so they can get misinformation, or they can get exactly what you are manifesting and who you are by knowing your spiritual name, knowing your birthday, and the different people who you trust and give your zodiac and your astrological signs to. They can look you up and go through the spirit realm, go through the Akashic records and try to pull up your file and get illegal readings on you. They can pull some tarot. They can do any other kinds of chanting. They can do like different things with root work just to get a reading on you and see who you are and what you're going to do. And they're doing a lot of these things to the chosen because they want to steal our abilities right now. They want the money. They need the money. They want the fame, the fortune, and then they also they want the talent and abilities and the gifts that the spiritual gifts that the Most High gave you, that the Creator gave you. And so to stop this, basically you can work on meditation to close your Akashic records, seal them up, and also just write down, no one gets readings on me, and speak it into existence. Manifestation is very powerful. Scripting, and also just continuing with different prayers to stop this. Okay, so they want to shut you up, going against your throat. There can be sore throats, can be an attack. Also not knowing what you're saying, stuttering, different attacks on the body and different things like that. If you're having dreams where you can't control your dreams, you don't know what's going on in your dreams. And I've been seeing a lot of dreams where there has been tarot cards. So they are using tarot cards, and these people are kind of by water, so they're doing a lot of water magic with it as well. I keep getting Miami, Florida So someone is in Miami, Florida. Before, when I pulled some cards, it was like 3 to 5 people who were in cultists who was in the IFA community. And so, you know, I don't really judge a lot of people in these different communities, but I've had different experiences with these different people who do voodoo. And a lot of people use it for good and for healing, and some people use it for negative, for stealing destinies. That's why they do the readings, and also to send different attacks. I'm killing certain chickens and sending different blood sacrifices on you. And ancestral DNA activation to get the knowledge and the power, and also just doing different Bible studies. A lot of people don't believe in the Bible, but there is some esoteric, some knowledge in there that can help us on our path and our mission. And so these people are by water and like tropical places, like things like with Caribbean that has deep rooted in different kinds of witchcraft, and also just close to the water where they can petition certain water spirits to come after you and flood your house, flood your home. If you're having issues with your home where like the pipe might just been busted, or you know, you're getting a lot of rain in your area, it's really always, you know, something to do with water. You're always spilling some water. There's definitely been some summoning of some water spirits around you, and using the water to get readings as well. There is different types of techniques you can do to jump dimensions with water, the quantum jumping with water. So a lot of people do that. This was all like different spell work from the month of June, so during the summertime. And just, you know, now it's in the winter, it gets really, really bad in the winter. Like they send out all types of attacks because this is like a really good time for them to do sacrifices. And during the Christmas time, which used to be Saturnalia, which is a pagan holiday and a festival of sacrifice and orgies and different things like that, but they've made it to be Christmas. But the Christmas whole part of like the different holiday is about a sacrifice. It is about, that wasn't Messiah's birthday. He was originally born in July or up until like the summer times, and December is mostly like Tammuz. It is other different sun deities' birthdays, so they celebrate that day, and also bow in different Satan or Santa comes to town, so it's like a really, you know, spooky time. And so if you're not prayed up, if you're not spiritually armored up, then they will try to put you on an altar and line you up for a sacrifice during that time so that you do not see the next year. And the year doesn't start in January, it actually starts in April or it starts in March. However, January is their new year, and that's when a lot of things comes into fruition for people's blessings. And so they want to try to kill you off before January comes, or try to do a plot in January. They did this again in the summertime. They're going to start to do it again now, and they want, because it takes a little time for things to trickle down in the spiritual realm, so they want it to manifest by January. So the chemtrails, poison in the food, fluoride, tapped water, sickness and disease. They've been trying to get us to get sick, really sick. So there's another pandemic, and they are doing this by the food that we eat. I have a video that I'm going to be posting about all the different foods that they're trying to poison us with: GMO fruits and vegetables, different toxic meat, sacrifice meat that has witchcraft on it, that has been done with sacrifices of voodoo, also plant-based meats and different foods that are just processed and made in the lab like a science project. And then the chemtrails, whatever they've been spraying across the sky to cause clouds to come, different things. It is different chemicals that are not really compatible with our body. So a lot of people are having a hard time breathing. A lot of people have been coming down with a sickness. They're trying to say that it is the, you know, the C2, 19, but it is pneumonia that is in China, as well as other different flus and things that's dealing with the throat, the respiratory system, congestion, and sickness is like death. So they want to push you to the brink of death, and they want to have, like, they giving you all this, poison water, food, poison air, so that your immune system is actually weak to the different viruses that they're sending out. They can do different certain spells with putting you in jars to make you cold, get you anemic, put you in jars to where you have different sicknesses, and summon certain spirits at graveyard with the graveyard ritual. I got that yesterday, graveyard ritual in reverse, which is not going to work because no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and we are protected and covered, but they still send it our way, and we can also send it back. We can reject it, rebuke it, and send it back. So they're doing a lot of that right now. I just got sick so bad. Like one day I was fine. I haven't been sick in a minute, and it just hit me all at once, and I felt so bad. I'm like, dang, do I have the C19? Like, what's going on? It was like one day, no smell, really bad sore throat, really bad fever, and then it was gone in like 2 days. And so I was being dramatic, but it felt like death. It felt really bad. And so people are sending the spirit of death to people's houses so that the whole household can get sick. So a lot of people going through that, and this is like flu season anyway, so they know they can get away with murder, basically, allegedly, if it's around the same time that everybody's getting sick. And so to just get your mind off of it, don't accept the curse, don't accept the hex, enjoy your peace, live your life, enjoy your life, go out, have fun. Don't have to be superstitious all the time, don't have to be worried because you're already covered and protected. Just do your normal praying, just do your normal. I've been having to put candles up to reverse all the things that's been sent against me, and them candles was black. Like, I just knew like people were sending something really evil, and these people are going overseas to do this. They have been going overseas to get certain magic done on you because they need to get those specific ancient sacred kind of witch doctors to where that they can do this, because they can't do it in the States. Some of the things are illegal, as well as they're not as experienced as these people in other countries, and these old witch doctors and somebody's ancient memo or somebody's ancient warlock or wizard. I had heard, or I had even seen, that somebody was in Africa, Hawaii, Bali, and Mexico that has been traveling to get roots put on you, traveling to get readings put on you, and also send certain demonic spirits to you to attack you, to attack the finances, to attack and damage your cars, to attack your mind, and just to get you in prison, in the mind imprisonment, by doing certain illusions and manipulation of the energy and the frequency. And so yeah, just be aware of that, and just and know where these attacks coming from, because once you know and once you're aware, they start to lose power. Like, if we're just walking in the dark, we could hit ourselves on a wall, but if we have a light in the dark, we can know where is that wall and move around it. That's basically how this spell works. You become conscious of it, and then your higher self can be able to move accordingly and get the necessary attacks out, get the necessary protection out, and also get you to be aware of what's going on. Okay, so they're doing this because they have animosity. They have hidden animosity. These are people you have not even met. You don't know. You have just met them or encountered them in the spirit realm or online, or they're celebrities who recognize your light. They see your power, they see your purpose, they know the calling on your life, the destiny that you have. So they have animosity. It's like a why me. They may have everything in the world, but still they can be jealous of your aura, they can be jealous of your spiritual ability, they can be jealous of your beauty, something that you have that they don't have. So they have this animosity. Also, there's people around you that have hidden animosity. These can be family, friends, co-workers. The people that they're not going to say that they don't like you, but because they have no choice but to be in your presence or encounter you, then they're going to keep it cute, they're going to keep it fake, but really at the end of the day, they have that side eye, or they have that evil eye towards you. Okay, but the Messiah is with you, because you walk with the Messiah after everything that you did. People have given up on you, family have given up on you, friends have given up on you, but God has not given up on you. And so the Messiah is with you and walking with you, and he is a healer, a teacher, and a master, just like you are an apprentice of being a healer, a teacher, and a master of the ages. And you have done this before in many lifetimes. The angels and the ancestors are protecting you. They are hiding you in different places in the spirit realm so that they don't find you. If these people find you and they get into your aura, they can try to strip your protection. They can try to get you to doubt yourself. They can try to give you an energy that you think is yours, but it's really not yours. Like, you're feeling depressed all of a sudden. You're feeling, sad. You're feeling like mad. You're angry. You're even getting sick, because this is the energy and the frequency that they are, and they try to project that to you so that you can absorb that. If you're an empath, you absorb a lot of energy. You absorb a lot of frequency, and so even them sending negative frequencies out onto you, negative frequencies out into the world with the cable cords, with the different TV frequencies, the music that we listen to doesn't be on the right frequency. It's all on a low vibration, a demonic vibration, everything to get you to be out of comfort and to get you to fear. If you have a little bit of fear, things can start to manifest. That's why the Most High said he doesn't give us a spirit of fear. That's why no weapon formed against us shall prosper. That's why we were given power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt us, right? So once you get that little bit of fear, the enemy can use that little bit of fear to try to change your whole life up, like make you think like this is really happening. Then you start to be paranoid. You start to think maybe, you know, they are plotting on me. Maybe I shouldn't trust this person. And then you get to have all these different voices in your head telling you something which was all brought up by just imagination. And they want you to stay in the house. They want you to stay in the house and don't come out. They need you to be imprisoned. And basically that's what the lockdown is all about. It's about prison and staying in your house, staying secluded. They don't want you to reach another people. If somebody sees your light, then, or hears your voice, they can probably be awakened. They can probably, you know, be connected to their higher self. They can probably, you know, love you. They can probably appreciate you, or you might be a friend, you might be a ascended master, you might be a spirit guide that they need to encounter and walk with, just so that they can help them on their journey. And so they need you to be inside and away from the public, because they don't want your good energy to spread around. They was like trying to keep you away from the masses. And so they do a lot to hide your light, to dim your light, to shut you up so that you don't get out the messages that you need to be getting out. And so they want you trapped in the mind, trapped within the house. And when you do come out, it's always something. It's always some gang stalking, or it's always like some conflict that you have to deal with, or even they might be messing with the weather so that you don't connect with nature, so you don't connect with the Most High, so you don't get the information, the light, the energy, the power from the sun. And so, you know, they want to run around freely and do things that they want to do. And so the demonic spirits like it cold. And so usually they say the sun is closest to the earth during the winter time, but we deal with the most coldest weather, and it'd be bizarre because one day it'll be snowing like crazy, then the next day it'll be super hot. And so they try to blame it on climate control, but really it'd be different technology that they be having, that they trying to, you know, implement this and that. So it'd be really good to just, everything they want you to do, defile it and do the opposite. So, you know, if you got a problem with me, I'ma smile in your face. Like, not like, you know, fake stuff, but if you mad, I'ma not be like mad too and be like, oh, let me go run away and hide myself. I'm gonna be like, yes, I'm outside and I'm doing what you thought I couldn't do, period. You're not stopping nothing, because that's your revenge. Your revenge and your power is showing them that they can't stop nothing. They can't stop your finances. They can't stop your power. They can't stop your ascension, your level up, because you always gonna do what you said you was gonna do. And so all they try to do is just delay it, because they know it's inedible. They getting them readings on you and they know who you are. They know your next step. They know what you're doing. They trying to stop it, but they can't. And so they mad. And so right, so God said, do not fear. The Lord is with you. He fights with you. These angels is fighting for you. Your ancestors is fighting with you. Like the ancestors be telling us in our dreams things to be aware of, warning us of things not to do. And so, right, they love and they hate your light. And so they love it like they like, I could be friends with her. But because they hating, they be like, she gonna be my enemy, you know. And lately, it's just been like Mean Girls, like a tit for tat kind of stuff with gossip and things. I was hearing in the shower, don't ask my neighbor, come to me. Don't be afraid of what you see. You'll find I love you. Don't ask my neighbor. So a lot of these neighbors are gang stalkers. A lot of these neighbors is just spying on you, just watching you, just waiting to see if they can get somebody to go break up in your house, just seeing if you are doing bad, or if something's going on with your life, just really, really nosy. And so, you know, the song was saying, like, don't ask my neighbor. Like, if this dude like you, or if you got something to say to me, you know, come to me. Don't ask nobody else. So a lot of people might be talking about you right now. They might be going, instead of coming to you and ask you, oh, how you doing? What's been up? What you got going on? They asking somebody else, like, is she still going through that situation? You know, everything good with her? Or is this what happened with her? Remember that, you know, bringing up your past so that they can keep, you know, seeing you in that lower vibration, keep seeing you as your worst self while you're trying to elevate and be your higher self. They doing Illuminati hits on the chosen ones because they need you to be their energy source. These energy vampires, some of them are real vampires, like literally drinking blood. If you see the different celebrities putting blood on their face to stay younger, or you see them always like drinking wine, like stuff like that, like they feed off blood, and life is in the blood, so they need your blood, your energy to stay vibrant, to stay youthful, to stay getting different messages, to even get healing. And so it says 344, you have wrapped. 344 might be significant. 222 might be significant. It says you have wrapped yourself with clouds so that no prayer can pass through. So these people, your enemies, they are now receiving judgment. They are now going through pain, sickness, disease, famine, and also losing their sight, losing their different abilities, and some of the ones that they had got from you. And so they're trying to get to their spiritual teams and have their spiritual teams protect them, but they have wrapped themselves in cloud, they have wrapped themselves in darkness, they have wrapped themselves in anger and resentment and everything. So none of their prayers are going through, none of their spell work is going through, because you're powerful, you outrank them all anyway. So if they send a spirit to you, say for like me, somebody's been trying to do Haitian voodoo on me. Used to study it, but I had got out of it. And so people try to send these different spirits to you, but these deities already know you. These deities have already worked with you, and so basically they just drop by just to see, you know, if they can penetrate you. But the deity is going to go with whoever is higher in rank, whoever they had a relationship with, whoever that they see has a pure heart. And so I encountered Baron Samedi at the crossroads. I didn't go to the crossroads because I just don't. Last time I went, I died that night, but I had resurrected. But I was coming around the corner, and it was a man with all purple and a woman. And so, you know, Baron Sunday comes with Mama Brigitte. And so, you know, they were even like had the different characteristics of the deities. A lot of them, like, they step into different bodies and they will send a message. And so I'm just like, you know what, do y'all need anything? They was just homeless. Like, they looked like they was homeless right on the corner. And I'm like, do you need anything? Can I get you some food, some water? Y'all all right? How y'all doing? And yeah, they was like, yeah, we good. And it was like, yes, yeah, sweetie, we beautiful. You know, Barry Sundays really is like a ladies man. And he was like, yes, beautiful, sweetie, we doing good and everything like that. And I was like, okay. And so I just walked off, and then I came back, and they was leaving. And so I was just, oh, that's weird. And then Spirit told me that night, was like, that was just Baron Samedi. Like, they just came and visit you. Like, somebody had sent out, like, because he can be over death, over the grave, and certain things in Haitian voodoo, and somebody like sent them to you to like take your soul, but they can't take your soul because your soul is divine and you're a good person and they know who you are. So I just thought that was interesting, and so I was just praying against the spirit of death for me and my family. Like, if someone's gonna cast that out, but just know it's gonna be sent right back to you. You know, you never know who's a person's rank in the spirit realm and who they are, who they have behind them, who they have backing them. Not saying that person is in that deity's in my spirit team, but knowing that, you know, the Most High is not going to allow something to happen to his children. And also, if you're a powerful God, or you're a powerful goddess already, who is already embodied higher frequencies and higher realms, the stuff is not going to touch you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this up. I just felt the need to say that because I feel like they're going to try to do it again this winter. But the angels protect you, and these people, they have no honor. They have no integrity. There's no truth within them. Okay, let's see. What else do you have for us, Spirit? What else can we know? What else do we need to know? What do we need to do? Okay, yeah, it's completing a cycle. I just got 999 completion. It's the last day of them playing these mind games with you, sending these attacks with you. This group of people who are doing it, because, you know, we always have more and more enemies who come up and think that they're going to do this and do that. But these group of people who I've been speaking of and exposing, this is their last day of doing all this types of witchcraft and magic on you and sending certain demonic spirits to you. and making your life be dysfunctional in the home. If you're having problems with like family fighting, or you're having issues with your home, yeah, they're trying to stop the flow of peace and magic to be in your home. Steady wins the race. Have patience. There's no rush. Already winning in the end, so don't worry about the different outcomes. You stood tall. You have an exciting future, gifts and blessings on the way. So don't worry about these enemies and what they got going on, and they can no longer try to do spell work on you. Sex magic that they were doing as well. So if you was having dreams, sexual dreams, they were doing sexual harvesting, because they need your sexual energy to heal themselves and also to manifest. You know, the sacral chakra is all about tantric. It's about sexual energy. It's about success. It's about manifestation. When you have sex, you bring forth fruit. You bring forth children. But in these cases, a lot of people do it to bring forth different material things. And these people love your essence. They're attracted to your divine sexual energy, your frequency, your divine feminine or your divine masculine. And so it was 3 witches. They were doing psychic manipulation, control, using MK Ultra to get you to forget who you are and forget what you're here to do, and just forget your dreams. There's a lot of different things you can do. Like, you can always sage cleanse your bed before you go to sleep. You can write down different things. Mugwort is a good herb for remembering your dreams. You can take it as a tea, or you can put it under your pillow to remember what they're trying to send against you, and also keeping yourself protected. Once you go in the dream, go in with the armor of God, and also just like try to wake up within the dream, so right before they try to do something, your alarm clock goes off and you wake up. Meditations for lucid dreaming, so that you can control the dream. They get really mad when you do that. Different psychic protection so that they don't penetrate you. Herbal medicine, inner healing. Peppermint is really good for cleansing. Mugwort is really good for dreams, and there's other types of herbal medicine that you can do that can purify you inside, so your vessel is not penetrated, or your vessel is not used for their different spell works, and also just to manifest the things that you want. Okay, you're one of the very elect, one of the saints, and you have been reincarnated, a god or goddess here, and been here before, so you know what's going on. They cannot play you. You're too smart for them, and also you're too powerful for them, and so that's why they takes multiple of them to try to take you down. Yeah, they were caught red-handed with blood on their hands because they have done this to other people. Just imagine how many times the spell work goes and be successful, because people don't know that people are getting spell work thrown at them. And so they've done this before. These different witch doctors that they have gone to, they have been successful of getting rid of people. And so this was like, you were their karma, you were their judgment, you were like the person of like the last one for them to do this to. And so now all those other people can get justice. You might be seeing a lot of people who have already been deceased and passed. You might be a medium who spirits come to you and tell you and show you different things. And these are the people, they're victims. And they're using Ifa Voodoo to do this. A lot of people, I know some really good people who actually practice this. I know some really bad people. But some people, when they're doing it for bad, they're different charlatans. They're evil priests and priestesses that are just using you for a come up, and also just for their own revenge if you did something against them, or they know your spirit from different past lives, or they just want to, you know, just drunk with power. One more card, Spirit, Holy Spirit, just to close this out. Okay, yeah, get some Mother Nature, get outside, get some comfort, get some grounding, release it, let it go. We just had the full moon in Sagittarius, which is a fire energy. You might also be going against the Sagittarius, and just release it and let it go, because it's already leaving your energy. It's already leaving your aura field. And so there's nothing else that needs to be said. There's nothing else that needs to be done. So thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sending out love, peace, prosperity. And this is the Sacred Sorceress signing out.